My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Alright. Is it just the convict? It is just the convict. Alright, fine. Guess we're playing the convict then. Big boy in the chaff grenade. Honestly, I probably just want to go up here and see if there is something that I've been leaving for a while. Bullet bore, Space Friend I do want. Yari launcher is apparently amazing as well. So both of those are very high on my to-get list. And so is Gundrometer Strain as well, which is just lower HP for all enemies. Seems something really good to pick up at the start of the run. Of course, it's going to be super rare, but that doesn't stop me from dreaming. Oh, damn it. Please die. Thank you. The inaccuracy of this pistol is going to get to me. But the character itself is pretty solid. I, as always, need to remember to use the Molotov a lot more often than I do at this point in time. But that's more than okay. That's just... That's room between me and the skill ceiling, right? That's just letting me keep moving upwards with this character. And I still think it's an okay character. It's nowhere near as bad as... Oh god, am I gonna do it again? There's the hand. Got it. Now I just need to find the enemy with the balloon. Oh, damn it! I was so close to getting away with that one. Okay. Beautiful. We'll just hold off for a second. Wait for him to disappear. I just need to knock those back, pretty much. Whoa, hang on. It's not how I want to have that work. Thank you very much. Shotgun spread is wide enough to hit both of you at the same time. Don't mind if it does. Okay, so we've got a challenge room. Winchester challenge room directly below us. I do need to ace a few of those challenge rooms in order to unlock another item. And a Colt 1851. I was going to guess 1851. Although, it hardly seems worth noting at this point, because I could have easily been lying. I'm not, though. I was gonna say it. I walked straight into that, like, almost intentionally. Strictly not intentionally, mind you. But it looked very intentional. Alright, what do you got? RC rocket! Avoid user error! Okay. Right. There's our secret room. I actually probably want to use the blanks to kill the boss more than open the secret room. So if I can, after the boss, go back and use the blank for that, I will. But it's entirely possible I get in two really shitty positions against, like, the Bullet King, and I need both of these blanks. That said, if I need both of these blanks and I'm using the RC rocket launcher for the first floor boss, yeah, something's already gone quite wrong. It is worth noting that this is definitely a de-rusting run. Only in that I haven't played the game in quite some time, because I recorded way too many episodes in a row. So, I didn't really get the freedom to record for quite some time after that. Plus, I've had to get all of my other series back on track. And now that almost everything is back up, it's time to get back to Gungeon. Hey, there's my balloon. And an absolute assload of money. Don't mind if I do. Just no need to use ammo against any of that. And that is delivery to the previous chamber. The previous chamber, of course, being the breach. So that is going to, I imagine, when we go out to the breach, unlock an item for us. I know what the item is. It's clone. I can't wait to actually have a run with it. It's really cool. So the idea behind the clone, in case I have not explained it before, although I know I have explained it before, but in case you did not hear, is that you have one chance to survive, so it's kind of like the Shifty Pig, and it'll just bring you back to life upon death. However, it also has the added benefit of moving you back to floor 1. So you can do a full run, and then bring yourself back to life, go back to floor 1, and do the full run again. Frost Amulet. Now, I'm pretty certain the Frost Amulet also gives you another blank per floor. I think it's Frost. I want to say Frost, Copper, Chaos, and just any of the ones that give you status effects, I think, give you an extra blank per floor as well. The ones that increase other things with regards to your blanks don't give you the +1 blank per floor. Per floor, rather. I'm fine with it as a passive. Honestly, there's a few other passives I would have preferred, but you know what? We got an RC rocket launcher. I'm not gonna... me. Oh! Okay, I actually almost ended up taking damage there. Yep. I used the other blank. I do not feel any shame about that, to be entirely honest with you. Although I'm about to feel a hell of a lot if I manage to get killed by this trigger twin. Never mind. Well, not killed, but take any damage too. Table tech money, flip prosperity. It's definitely a thing that we have. Definitely a thing that we have, I'll say that much. Alright, let's go see if we can get another blank. Okay, and then we can just get all up in your business and start circle strafing the hell out of you. Beautiful. Okay, it is straight up just Winchester at this point, I believe. Yes? Beautiful. So I'm not gonna have the blank. Apparently there are certain explosions that will open the secret room. I'll test out if the RC rocket launcher will, but I am doubtful. Break the targets, win a prize. Got him. Alright, next. I think this is one that I've aced before, though. Okay. Damn it! That'll get it. You are kidding me. Well, it's the easiest one to get, so I guess I'm firing my final shot at it as well. I deserve that. By which I mean nothing. The nothing that I got, I deserve that. In fact, I deserve less. Wow, I timed that really poorly. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That is, but we managed to test it. Doesn't do anything. Alright. I will take your key, good sir. Let's leave. Good gosh. That was abysmal. Let's get out of here. So we can kind of try and pretend that floor didn't happen. Alright. Back to budget revolver for a while. Especially on a room like this, where there's no damage that we can actually take without feeling really, really bad about ourselves. Because, let's face it, this room is basically a gift. There's a few rooms in this area that I am going to particularly dread. This is not, never mind. I am real bad at this game. You didn't see that. None of you saw that. Oh, it's an extra blank. So I did get my extra blank per floor. As you can see, I've started with 3, where you usually start with 2. Honestly, as long as I manage to flawless every boss, and I do mean every boss, then game's not really going to be that difficult. Because I've already got a boss killer, and with enough HP, you can just kind of force your way to bosses. Well, I kind of have to refill that because it's my only weapon, really. Hey! At least I killed the Iron Maiden, so I'm not going to have to worry about worrying too much about its hits. And the possible money I would miss out on if I managed to get hit there. Can't get hit there anymore. Done. It's over. You finished, man. Put a fork in it. We'll make sure to check the shop so we can spawn the key first. Fossilized gun is definitely a gun that exists. Allows you to basically burn an entire room. Which is pretty damn cool. It's just whether or not it's something I'm interested in that's the dubious fact about it. Got him. Okay, so apparently one of these is the delayed double touch. Like, it'll shoot, and then it'll stop, and then it'll shoot again from basically nothing. Blank space. Which is rude as hell, video game. So I do have to watch out for that. Damn it. Got me, sniper. Is that the first time I've been hit by a normal sniper? I think it actually might be. They typically don't get me. Alright. We've got one key. We're probably gonna get another one just to spawn on the ground. Oh my gosh. It's actually insane how many Iron Maidens we're getting here. Not that I have a problem with it. Are you kidding me? I love money. If anything, I'd prefer they gave me more. Just every enemy in every room, Iron Maiden. Sure, I'd probably have to use a shotgun at that point, and I'd start expending ammunition. But you know what? I'll be okay with it. Somehow I think I'll survive. Okay. One, two, three, 5. Actually, you know what? It's not really going to help me to count how many shots I have to put into this guy. Especially because it's not relevant to that many other characters. Like, the Huntress, it's kind of relevant to, because the Convict and the Huntress's starting pistols are the only pistols that deal 6 damage. Both the Pilot and the Marines deals 5, sorry. But the reason it's not relevant is because the Huntress uses her crossbow anyway. And I probably wouldn't remember it, let's be honest. Yeah, see? That looks like a crack, actually. Yeah, that's a crack. We got it. Ooh, baby, don't mind if I did. Alright. I guess for this room I'm using the shotgun. Damn it! I probably wouldn't have gotten hit if I was using the pistol there. Taking all this damage is just unnecessary. Just damn unnecessary. Damn it! Stop moving! I'm just gonna pretend that the convict is super drunk, and that is why I can't actually hit anything in a straight line. As far as I'm concerned, everything is just rapidly dodging side to side. I have gotten a gun this floor, so I can actually afford to just go fight the boss. Okay, weapon switching meta, engage. Okay. Quickly change back. Got him. Whee! Ho, ho, ho! That's our second HP upgrade. And mutation? Mutation's a green chest item if I recall correctly, so at the very least I'd be able to gun munch it. You know I don't have any respect for an item or a gun when the first thing I think is, well, I can gun munch it at least. got a lot of pushback. I do agree with that much, at least. It does have an incredible amount of pushback. Unfortunately, whoa, almost thought I was going to take damage on that one. It didn't seem to have enough pushback to help me get that guy off his pedestal, but it's okay. A little bit more singular in its targeting. I should also be flipping a lot of tables, because I only just remembered I had table tech. Table tech table. That's what it's called, right? They changed the name. Table tech table. Pretty certain that's what happened. It's not possible that I was just wrong, and I'm covering up for my mistake right now. And I'm getting increasingly defensive about it. That wouldn't happen. God, I blew up every table in that room? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? By which, of course, I'm asking if you're a feline version of myself, and particularly Ong. Are you kidding me? Alright, feeling like we're not going to be finding any more tables. I'm just trying to do my due diligence here. Wow, okay, that phrase is wholesale stolen. God damn it, Ryan. It's almost subconscious. Just trying to make sure that I haven't got anything that I can flip or should flip. Damn it. And if I recall correctly, there was a key in the shop. I'll go buy it. Finger slipped. Alright, let's go. Whew. I think I'll continue with the mutation because I'm planning to just drop it as soon as we're done here. I'll be honest, I'm really glad I blanked. I'm not glad I lost my armor, though. There were just too many things going on in that room. Too much for my puny little brain to handle. Okay. Really? One casing. Alright, video game. What if I said I don't like you either? Alright, refill has to probably go in the RC, yep. I like this room because the only way they're going to deal damage to me is to get close. And I can negate that entirely by pushing them away forever. Sadly, the sniper wouldn't have to get close. I wonder if this item would just be a lot better if I had heavy boots. Because it would stop me from moving backwards whilst I'm using it. Which is part of my problem with the item. The rest of my problem with the item is it just doesn't really do enough damage to justify its difficulty of use. But then again, it wouldn't be as difficult to use in the mental scenario that I proposed. Alright. Easily done. I should probably change to a different gun at this point. This isn't a particularly good gun, but it can probably be my room clearer at the very least. Dueling pistol. There's the heavy boots. Ask and ye shall receive, apparently. I still don't want them, even though the game gave them to me after I asked. They still don't think I really want them. Which tells you how little respect I have. That should have done some damage to the big mushroom man. Just get one mushroom out of the way. That's all I need, just so the whole map isn't flooded with mushroom bullets at the same time. From all different directions. I want to be able to localize the problem. And then, of course, just send in some sort of airstrike. Speaking of, because airstrike is a usable item and so is the Molotov cocktail, why don't I use that? That seems like it would have been really suited to taking care of that room. Alright. Next room that's chock-a-block with enemies, we're going to be using it. Of course, next room that's chock-a-block with enemies will be flying enemies just to show me up. Master of Unlocking. Play well, get keys. I am keen. Alright, bugger. Yeah, I knew I wasn't getting out of that one with no damage. As soon as the big mushroom came over, I knew it was all over. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I've already got my way out. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I guess at this point we're going back to shotgun. Okay. Not as difficult as I would have thought it would be. Got him. Really ought to use room-to-room hazards at this point. Kinda gonna need them. And what do we have in here? Roll the bones. I mean, let's check the secret room. Obvious secret room is obvious. I can only tell you that because it was like straight to the side. Anyway, rolling the bones, you get one positive and one negative effect. Some of the positive effects are really cool, some of the negative effects are really bad. Okay. Reasonable, I guess I'm gonna teleport away. I've opened one chest so far. There's our boss. I actually kind of want to force a gun, so I haven't picked up a gun yet this floor, which means as long as I kill this boss, which, okay, let's just make sure we kill the boss. As long as I kill the boss without having picked up a gun on that floor yet, the boss is guaranteed to give me a gun. This is just a mechanic that exists in the game so you don't end up starved of weaponry, I imagine. So you have some way to influence it. Oh, fuck. Well, we did not even need a single blank, and we managed to flawless the floor. I am very pleased. Silencer is a good room clear. Silencer is definitely a good room clear. I'll actually fill the Thompson rather than get 16 bullets in the RC rocket, though. I'm actually quite glad to have got the silencer. I don't think it's bad at all. I might want some accuracy increase, but that's about the last thing I'll say there. Now, Master of Unlocking, as long as we play well, as the item description would suggest, play well, get keys, is most likely going to fix all of our key problems for the rest of the run. So if we see anything that we can just throw a key away on, just do it. Without a second thought, just do it. Take a lesson from Nike. Or is it Adidas? Look. You might be able to guess I don't wear many sporting brands of clothes. Damn it. I took a hit to the shambling round there, unfortunately. So I'm not going to get my reliable money. I'd love to get a black market. If I had 100 shells, or if I was cursed, I'd be able to enter. Saturday Night Special. Okay, that's also a good room clear. What is it, video game? What are you trying to tell me? What is it, Lassie? Jimmy fell down the well? Jimmy fell down the well onto a pile of really good weapons and items. Well, well, well. No, no, no. Whoo, got him. All right, and I don't even want to sell anything, really. Maybe table tech. You know what? Selling table tech money is likely to give me more money than table tech money will over the course of this run. I believe that to be true. Yep. Table tech money over the course of the rest of this run was not going to give me around 24. I'm not going to gamble because, honestly, why gamble? Why gamble when I'm in such a strong position? That's like someone walking up to you and say, hey, I understand that you've a relatively stable income and you've got a job and a house and a family. I'm gonna flip this coin. If it's heads, I get all of those things. If it's tails, you can have my Costco Savers card. And you just going, fuck yeah, man, I'm gonna get that Costco Savers card. No! Just keep the stuff that you already have. You know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. A Costco Savers card is worth 0 bushes, hands, and or birds. Keep that in mind. That's the way the saying should have been written. Whoa, okay, they triple shot that time. It's the ghost ones that do the double shooting. Got it. All I need to do is have one read on which is the problematic one. And then I'll remember for the rest of my lifetime. Memory not guaranteed. Alright, let's pick up... I actually will go with RC on this one. If only for the... Wow. If only for the reason that I expect I will be able to use the RC against the upcoming boss, and then maybe the first stage of the Dragon, as long as I have 50 ammunition. Between the two of them, I mean, taking 50 ammunition, not each. Because we've managed to spend so little so far. I have to imagine that it's not going to take 50 for this boss when it took like 14 for the last one. What kind of progression is that? Got him. Play well, get keys. There's my keys. Damn it! And I was just talking about how well I was playing. Alright. Video game immediately there to show me up. What I need to do, evidently, is just constantly talk about how badly I'm playing. That's what worked for me on episode 50 and 51. And I imagine it'll work for me many times in the future. But until then, let's just continue playing badly. Wink. You know what? I'm okay with copping that hit, as long as it means... Really? I was so certain I was going to get that guy. That table flip in time. Got him. Okay, I've left no hearts anywhere. This is true. Okay, let's go back to our splitting path. Well, this is not going to be fun. Yep. Could have told you that was going to happen. Could have told you that was going to happen as well. Oh, no. I wonder if trap rooms will end up just taking the majority of my HP in this run. Somehow I wouldn't be surprised. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Is how I would feel about it, apparently. I don't want more weapons at this point. I want passives. Also, I want HP, because I'm terrified. I shouldn't be terrified at this point in my life, but I am. Come on. Beautiful. Okay, and what do you have for me, Shotman? Nary a single fucking thing. I might end up coming back for the full heart. But I feel like that'd be a foolhardy decision. Yep. That's a joke I thought was worth your time. That is a gun muncher, however. So we do have some goodness for that guy. For the gun munching friend. Gotta remember, on this room there are two of those guys. And we are A-okay as soon as we can get that guy down. Beautiful. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Sadly, my reload animation took away the time that I would be throwing the pillows at that guy. Oh, thank you for not having that icicle blow up next to me. So key of Master of Unlocking actually just drops keys onto my body. That's how the mechanic for giving you keys seems to work. Can I just say, again, I know I say this all the time, but can I just say how much I appreciate the reload animation for the silencer? You just fluff the pillow. Alright. Blood Brooch, what music they make. This is the Bloodborne reference item. Ooh. Good thing I did this first then. This is a reference to Bloodborne. The reference, of course, being to, I believe, the ruby gem that you get in the Father Gascoigne fight. Okay. It's gonna be all RC Rocket. We're probably gonna balls this one up. Just because it's this guy and he shoots stuff out of the walls. I knew it. He got me. I think my anticipation that he might get me ended up causing him to get me. Really, I had nothing to fear but fear itself. And of course, bullets. Came down with a serious case of lead poisoning there. Good lord! High Priest! Calm your shenanigans! Thank you! Well, there goes our flawless boss killing streak. Okay, this is what the Blood Brooch does, by the way. Every time I pick up a half heart, it's a chance to heal me for an extra half heart. Sadly, it balls it up both times there. Thanks a lot, buddy. I'll buy this then. I'm also probably going to want to recycle my mutation and something at least on the mutations level. So maybe the SAA. I believe the SAA is at least a blue chest. And then mutation. What do you got for me, friendo? Jolter. You know what? Good enough. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. I actually don't mind the Jolter at all. If I had a little bit better of accuracy and reload speed, like, I don't know, if I was playing a class that might be called, or might not be called a Marine, but if it was called Marine, that would not be too bad. Unfortunately, I'm not playing the Marine, or a class that could be called the Marine. Alright. Let's go with the Cold. Okay, can we just admit that that dodge to get away from the wall friend was really good, and the one immediately thereafter was really bad? Okay. I really don't need any more keys, game, please. Stop with all of the keys. And we out. Okay, it's good this has a freezing component to it, because it does fuck all damage. Although it is slightly my fault for not having accrued any damage upgrades by this stage in the game. Really, I should have thought about this. The accuracy is also a little bit killer, I'll be entirely honest. Is there actually any way that I would be able to expend my keys? I can't think of any way whatsoever. At least I got that guy without taking damage, because I always take way too much damage to that skeleton bullet arm guy. Stop respawning people, Satan. Beautiful. Managed not to get hit there, even though, well, I did get hit overall, but not at the point that I was talking. Yes, we'll definitely take that. Also, give me the goddamn... Yeah. We're not gonna have the same problem as happened last time. Now, bait launcher I've never had before, but I have seen in action before. Quite good. Let us... I mean, +1 bullets is gonna be really amazing. Let me just make sure that I don't understate how incredible the +1 bullets pickup is going to be for us. Thankfully, there's some bullet sharks showing up, because those are, if I recall correctly, and I believe I do here, my quest. They are my quarry. And I've not been seeing many. Despite having runs with some modicum of success in them, I've not excuse me? She's not selling me any health. Okay. I just want health. That's all. Health drops. And of course the blood brooch to trigger when I pick up those health. So they can get more of it. That's all I'm asking for. Is that too much to ask for? Somehow I feel like it's not. It's a reasonable request. I just want to live. Instead, I just keep getting all these keys that I'm not going to need. What are you? Ring of fire resistance, no burns. Alright. Alright. I'm pretty okay with this, actually. Thank you for the HP. Okay, so there wasn't actually ammo in there. Damn. So I'm actually going to have expended the entirety of my membrane before the boss fight. Now, I'm actually okay with that. It's not a problem whatsoever. It's just I need to be aware of it. See, this is where this gun becomes really good. Just locking down single targets. So if there's 1 or 2 targets in a room, you can greatly simplify what you actually have to get done. This is not where it is best. So we'll throw that in. Finally actually remembering to use it. And wow. We actually do not really have many group attack weapons at the moment, so... Got him. Get out of my way, Death! I'm trying to hit the person behind you. Alright, and Death has been vanquished. The half-heart still only heals us for a half-heart. God damn it, Blood Brooch. At this point, we're likely to take more damage from the Blood Brooch being in our inventory than we are to save. Damn it. Let me just freeze you. Okay, they close when you freeze them. Right, I forgot about that. I believe I knew that at some point in time. What? Okay, it died. Of its own accord, apparently. We done here? Yep, seems like it. The hammers still come down, but they don't explode when you're done. Yep. Blood Sacrifice will get 3.5 curse up, but we will also manage to pick up a... Ooh, this is going to test my memory. 25% damage increase, I believe. I told y'all I was going to read the wiki, basically religiously, and learn enough to be able to quote statistics. I told y'all I was going to do it. None of y'all believe me. And that's probably the correct position to have taken, because evidently I really still don't know much. But we're doing better than ever before, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Fuck. So this is just gonna fire... Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. These need to die right now. Damn it! All I want to do is kill the dragon flawlessly. That's all I want. If I could have gotten the High Priest, I would be really interested in killing the dragon flawlessly here. If only for the sake of getting the achievement thing for getting all master rounds. So I need high damage output in a very small period of time. What is going to be doing that? I think it might actually be Shatter Day. No, we'll still use the RC Rocket. Okay, some of these rolls are a little bit risky. Trying to roll through and skip an area rather than doing my time on them. Damn it! Okay, at this rate, we should be able to kill the dragon. First off, flawlessly. Which is going to be good fun. Just make sure we do that. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was real close. That was real close, video game. Is that our first flawless dragon? Sorry, flawless dragon. I think it might be. Now, I did get my bullet to kill the past. So let's go. I do not need to explore the rest of that. The best it could be is Frightful. Not Frightful, sorry. The Winchester, and then do his challenge. Although I think Winchester can only show up once per run, so... Instead, it's time to face the past of the convict. And this was a de-rusting run. Alright, load it up with a bullet, kills my past. And then let's kill our past. Of course, gotta take aim at ourselves to do so. Got him, chat. Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. Nightclub confession, the past 12 years prior. Finally. Boss, they're here. It's the H-Mon. I don't know how they got in so fast. Most of the crew's already pinched. You gotta make a break for it. If they take you down, we're all hosed. Oh, I know this guy's voice. What are all these hegemony goons doing down here? Our arrangement has come to an end. How long did you think your little operation was gonna last, LL? The imperial hegemony of man cannot allow this to continue. An example has to be made. You traitorous dog. We had a deal. You're dead. I admire your conviction, but we've got this place entirely surrounded. Boys, Booker. Oh, look at these run. Hegemony Citizen 83H4, I-59, primary alias Laser Lily. You are under arrest for the collusion, embezzlement, and extortion. You're also under investigation for tax evasion, armed robbery, credit fraud, wanton destruction of property, the illegal sale of arms, aiding and abetting, drug trafficking. Gonna skip those. Don't make any sandy moves. Put your hands on the desk. Teach them a lesson or teach them a lesson again. Teach them a lesson again. That was a close one, boss. You better scramble. We got it. Ah, I have the Thompson submachine gun. I didn't expect they'd hold you for long. This guy's voice is all over the place. But now, seeing as you are resisting arrest, you won't leave this room alive. Let's dance. Are there, like, different heights of platforms here? The crooked suit, black stash. There are not different heights. I can fire at him from up here. Beautiful. Bugger. Oh man, the predictive shots just fire ahead of him in that phase. Oh, okay. Right, if I actually just let him deal damage to me, I'll kill him instantly. Go to car, it says. You never did make things easy. Kill him. Enraging photo. Ah, of course. There's no point, they'll hunt you down eventually, you can't run forever. What if I hide in the Gungeon? Beautiful. And with that, all pasts are complete. Alright, let's skip through that and see exactly how many things we unlock as a result of that. I mean, sure, we unlocked all of the things for the convicts, but for having completed everyone's past? What else do we get? Boom, briefcase of cash. The Gilded Hydra, I think, is actually what we got for finishing everyone's past. And the enraging photo. Alright. And now we have enough money in order to get Space Friend, Yari Launcher, or Gundrometer Strain, which we are going to pick up at the start of the next episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.